What's up, comic fans, and welcome to New Comic Book Day haul and review. We got a lot of books to go through. I found myself a sweet spot where I got some $1, $2, maybe some $3 books, and yeah, we're gonna try to get through all this as quickly as possible right after this.
Spartans, what is your profession?
Welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, go ahead and throw me a thumbs up, comment down below, and, share with your friends if you think they'll like it. Let's get through the books. First off, we're going to start with some classic Age of Apocalypse. I found these for $1 each. First, we've got the Amazing X-Men. That's just the first issue. We got the Astonishing X-Men. That is the first Wolverine as the Horseman Death. We've got X-Factor number 1. I think that's the first Bedlam. And then I went ahead and grabbed X-Factor number 2. This is a newsstand copy, so I grabbed that. We got Generation Next number 1. That is also a newsstand copy. And we got Generation Next number 2 for $1. This is the first Sugar Man, baby. All right, we got Fearless number 1, and this is the first Ghost Cat, which is a demon. I don't know, is $1. You never know, all these shows going on. We got that Return of Superman, a little beat up, but whatever, $1 bin. And it's just the bag. These bags usually tend not to do very well anyway, but the comic inside, who knows? Anyway, we got Avengers versus X-Men. This is round 7. This is when Namor declares war on Wakanda. That issue popped for a little bit a while back, so that was $1. We've got Superman, Man of Steel. This is number 22 from 1993. This is the first Steel. All right, these are still $1 books. We got Darkhawk. I always screw that up. Darkhawk number 2. This is the second appearance of Darkhawk. First appearance was Darkhawk number 1. And this one guest stars Spider-Man. It's got some Hobgoblin in there. Looks like a really cool book. Alright, this is the New Mutants number 3. This is the first cameo of the Demon Bear. Alright. Yeah, so that's like a $10 book. I think it was $3, but I got $1 off, so $2. And then also for $2, we've got the first solo War Machine series, and this is the foil cover. This tends to go for about $10 in mint condition, so grab that. That was $2. And then we got the Incredible Hulk 393, really good condition. We gotta put some new bags on it. It was $2. It's like a $2-3 book anyway, but and it has the retelling of the origin of the Hulk, but it came with the second generation Incredible Hulk Marvel playing card in the bag, so I snatched that up. I was like, what? Comic and the Marvel comic card? I'm in. All right, we got Batman 28. This is the first appearance of Bluebird. At one point, this was like a $20 book. $2. You never know. Bluebird shows up. She's kind of a tech genius. It could do some work. And Tinian teased, might have been 2 years ago, maybe last year, a storyline with Bluebird. So we'll see what happens with that. All right, we got the Uncanny X-Men 281, and this is the first Trevor Fitzroy. But it's also a classic Whilce Portacio cover. I think it's a classic X-Men cover. All right, we got Uncanny X-Men 299. This is with Craydon. Is it Craydon? Graydon Creed, the son of Sabretooth. First appearance of him. He's a anti-mutant proponent. So yeah, we got that. Sabretooth's son does not like him. All right, then we picked up some books that were recommended from last week. I haven't read them yet. We got Rain by Joe Hill. This is an Image book, so we're gonna read that at some point. We got Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes. I don't think this was somebody told me to read this. I think somebody just told me to pick it up because you have the Golden Lanterns, and apparently it was sold out everywhere. So I found a copy. And then this was actually given to me by the guy who presses my books, and this is Avengers 232. This is the first Star Fox, so that's cool. Got myself a copy of that. And then I went and grabbed Daredevil, Woman Without Fear. This is the 1 in 25. I think it cost me $20. This is JR. Not always in love with this stuff, but sometimes I am. 20% off at where I bought it, so I think it was 25. You know. And then, maybe it was more than that, right? It was 20, 25 math. No, it's about $5. All right, let's go. All right, this is this week's books. All right, guys, we're gonna start off with DC, and we're gonna go with Detective Comics 1049 Tech. It's a weekly book, but I am really digging Shadows of the Bat. All right, it is a good series. I read the last 3 issues basically in one night, and I'm really liking it. And then House of Gotham is also really good. It's got a neat little side story, B story with Scarecrow. I'm really digging Batman Detective. It's a good series, guys. If you're not reading it, I get it's every week, and it's $5. So that's $20 you're investing in just one Batman series in a month. 20 to 25. And I think this is 10 or 11 issues. So you got like 2.5 months, 3 months of a $5 book every week. But it is a good story. It is a good story. You got the Bat Family. Don't want to get into it too much because we got so many books. But you got the Bat Family inside the tower that was just built to take over for Gotham. Arkham Asylum. There's some shady stuff going in there, some drugs going out. And the Bat Family's in there, and it starts from the point of inciting riot, or the point where the big action happens. Then it takes you backwards a couple of weeks, and then it leads you back up to that big moment, and then we're gonna go past it. It's really interesting, really fun, really good. Next up from DC, we got Catwoman number 39, and she's on the pole with her red bottoms. But this is even though it's issue 39, this is, as it says right here, first issue in a new era. So instead of rebooting, started from 1, they're just going to continue the numbering on Catwoman. Kudos to DC for doing that. Teenie Howard took over, and I really liked it. Not to say that the last last Catwoman run was bad. It was great too. But they started anew, and it's really good. In this issue, Catwoman goes undercover as a stripper. And she's gonna make some she's got to let some people know that she's back in Gotham. Okay, that's the main point of this book, is she's out from where she was and she's back in Gotham. All right, so she's letting the head criminals there know Catwoman's back. Don't take advantage of my city. All right, next up we got Animal Castle number 2. I have not read this yet. Because I don't have Animal Castle number 1. I'm trying to track one down, and I'm trying to track one down for less than like the $20 that I've seen it going for online. So when I find, or get it online or something, then I'll read Animal Castle 2. Next up, in the indies, and we're at Boom right now, we have Regarding the Matter of Oswald's Body. So this is a book about an elaborate scheme to swap out Oswald's body after he assassinates, or after the attempted assassination, well, not the attempted, it actually happened in real life, of JFK. And this is a whole story about how this ragtag group of 4 individuals put together from different places, all kind of con men in their own ways, are going to change history, not change history, but swap out the body of Oswald. And it's a funny romp. Issue 3, I wouldn't say it fell flat. It wasn't as comedic as the first 2 issues, but they had to, build on the characters, and then they got to a very serious point, obviously, because as we know, some serious matter in there. And so this book, I wouldn't say fell flat. It was just a different tone. But overall, still good. I think I'll stick with it. I think it's only 5 issues, so we're good. Primordial, number 5, Jeff Lemire. He writes some wacky stuff, Jeff Lemire. And our little space travelers have made their way back to Earth. It's way in the future, though. This is definitely not our world. This is a different version or a different universe, if you will. It looks like Russia has taken over a lot of Eastern Europe at this point. So there's a lot of military control and communism going on. It's good. It's fun. I'll keep reading it because I want to know what happens at the end. Jeff Lemire, you are a sick individual. We have Canto number 3, Lionhearted. This took a long time to come out, I feel like, but Canto finally came out. It is a fun book to read. Very fun. Good for the whole family. I recommend it if you're looking for something to share with the family as a whole. That's issue 5. Go ahead and grab the trades. The first arc was really good, really touching, really draws at your heartstrings. So does the second arc, and this one is all about Canto. You see the growth and the progression of the character now to where he actually fits into the mold of this knight that he was trying to be. He's become a complete person. Really good story. All right, moving on to Marvel. We got Strange Academy 15. Haven't read this yet because I haven't caught up, but I got that issue. That issue is popping right now. It's probably going for upwards of 15-20 bucks. If you haven't grabbed one yet, good luck getting one. And if you see it on shelves, go ahead and grab yourself one. Also, we got Star Wars The High Republic number 13. Again, not caught up on this one, but I am trying my best to catch up on all my books. But we do have Amazing Spider-Man number 86. And regardless of what you have to say about this series, I will say that it's Ben Reilly. It's not Peter Parker, but it is doing a lot for character progression. All right, it is introducing us to who Ben Reilly is, and it's building that character, and for that I can appreciate it. Zeb Wells is back on this book. Zeb Wells is a really good writer. I appreciate that one. All right, moving on, we got the Incredible Hulk number 3. I got the DNA version, variant cover, which is really cool. This harkens back to, the original Incredible Hulk number 1. Which also is very similar to that foil Incredible Hulk. I showed you here. So I just like this cover. Let's do this. Ha! Alright. And that'll be the thumbnail. Anyway, Hulk. Interesting. It's good. This issue, I think, is just a setup issue. So there's not a lot happening. And so with that, I also got this cover because I couldn't decide between the two. I probably should have just got this. I don't think there's any real spec or anything in this book. But I got 2 dope covers. So that's the Hulk for you. If you jump in on this one, you might be like, huh? What's happening? So either read 1 and 2 or just don't jump on the Hulk. All right. Next up, we got Venom 4, and I got that 300 homage issue, that ASM 300 homage. Venom, again, a book that I'm interested to see where it goes. It's very Dylan Brock heavy right now. You don't get a lot of Eddie Brock, but we do see the Venom suit, showing what redeeming qualities he has. So I'm interested, and at the end of this, you kind of get Dylan accepting the role and accepting the Venom symbiote, and it looks like he's about to mess some stuff up. So Venom 4, especially if you can get this cover, I think is worth a look. You may not love it, you may not even like it, but it's definitely worth a read. Does it live up to the Donny Cates hype of the last one? It's a totally different vibe we're getting from this one, all right? Totally different. It's not leading, as of now, it's not leading up to some mega event. So just keep that in mind. Next up, we got one of my, I really like this. I like the Catwoman book a lot, and I really liked this She-Hulk, right? This harkens back to the Sensational She-Hulk cover, where she's like, buy this or I'll, rip up all your X-Men comics. So this is an Art Germ variant. Really cool cover. I liked it. Also, the Jen Bartel A cover, also phenomenal. So pick your poison when you buy the Hulk comic, all right? Last but not least, this is a series that grew on me a lot. At first I didn't like it, but now I love it. And I went back and reread it, and I'm like, how did I not like this? But this is Moon Knight, all right? And this is cover B. This is the Raza variant cover. And he's fighting the villain Zodiac in there. He's getting help from all over the place. The community loves Moon Knight for protecting them at night. And I think it's just a really good book. He goes through a lot in there, and they show him a lot of support. And you could tell Moon Knight is not messing around anymore. He's ready to do some work. All right, comic fans. We just went through my incredible haul, all sorts of books, old stuff, new stuff. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and comment down below. Hit the likes, share. Do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna get ready for next week's books. Peace! We got a lot of books to go through. So we're gonna try. Oh, yeah.